Welcome everyone. This is Will K-Mac Vintage. It is Thursday, 23rd of February. It's almost 7:30. I've been back for a while, but I was working on something else. But I decided to do a mailbag video of my stuff, some of the stuff that I brought, because a lot of it is hard to explain. But anyway, I mean, one of the things I did get was um, a solder dispenser holder, like I see this. Right now, I have one of my other small rolls on it. I do have the larger rolls for this, so but I wanted this because it's gonna make my life a hell of a lot easier soldering. So um, let's let's take a look at some of the stuff that I got. So anyway, um, this is a container that I picked up of all places at actually Bass Pro Shop, and that's what it says on it too. It's a Bass Pro Shop. My son likes to go there, and I went there with him. And this is just a fishing tackle box, really, but they're very good for um, these things here that I need to do. So basically, what I stuck in here now were some of the things I had to buy for me to make the Lisa Scuzzy and some other hard to find parts. Lisa Scuzzy's in here and some from AliExpress. If they're good or not, I don't know, but from AliExpress I bought quite a few other very rare items that are used on the analog boards for other machines and so forth. So a lot of that stuff is in here. A fiberglass pencil pen, um, some special uh, resistor packs. Uh, these are some NCR SCSI chips. Oh yeah, and this is the one that's really cool. This is the one. This is for the Apple Lisa also. Well, no, this is not for the Lisa. That's for the Apple III. This is my new revised memory memory adapter cards. This one is for the 4116 chip. This is for the 4164. So basically, um, you would end up putting some pin headers in the middle, and then two chips, two sockets, and then this would sit. This would replace. This would go on the. Do I have it? Do I have one sitting out here right now? Give me 1 second. Let me see. Um, 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 um. No, I don't have it out right now, but when I do get to it, because I do have them in a box here somewhere. I do have some other ones, so we'll see how that goes. Anyway, so that's what's in in here. I stuffed a lot of stuff in here that I need um, to basically parts for me to make the SCSI stuff that I had to buy and for me to fix different boards. This came all the way from Italy. And what this is, these are these little foam squishy pads that are needed for the Apple Lisa keyboard. So I bought a bunch of them just in case if I need to rebuild the Apple Lisa keyboard when it gets here. Bunch of different paperwork. This I don't want to let discuss yet, neither with this one. Um, this is a board This is a Arduino hat that will allow um, this to become an SD card reader drive, or basically a profile. But it's called Arduino file here, but it's really the profile for the Lisa 3. I'm sorry, for the actually Lisa Lisa 3. Anyway, so that's that board there, which I do have all the parts to make it. Yeah, this is BC548B NPM transistors that are from AliExpress. Again, some things that are needed for um, old boards. Yeah, this too, I don't want to. Some of these I don't want to discuss yet because it's, I'm not ready for them yet. Okay, yeah, so basically, let's go back to this for a minute. Some of these 12-volt cards for the Apple III use 32K chips, which is really just two 4116 sandwich onto the same silicon and using the same pins. But the idea was, and I don't think this is still gonna work because it's too wide. If to use it for the 41, which one is this? The 4116s is not gonna work, but for the 4164s, it should now. This is the same thing. You and he. I need to get Jake to change this around instead of doing it all on one side. He did it where it's centered, and that's not gonna work because it's gonna hit the other chips. I need a 32. I need a 12-volt board for me to show you better how that's gonna work. But these are not gonna work because they're gonna overlap. See, because when the header goes in, it's gonna overlap over that chip. Crap. Anyway, um, yeah, I had to buy some of these boards because I need them. I think I bought two. These are the same. I bought two because I think the one for the Apple III Plus is bad. So I have some spares just in case. Some wick. So let me go ahead and put this away in my wick drawer, my supply drawer. Um, this is one of the SE30s. Let me zoom this back out. I have it zoomed in too much. This could be the one from Ron, or this could be the one that I bought. I think it's the one from Ron. Yeah, because the one from Ron had some broken clips, and so yes, this is the SE30 board from Ron that Ron was having some problems with, and now that's so interesting. It looks like it already has someone burned his custom ROM. So it'll be interesting to plug this in and see how it works. So yeah, I'm gonna see this. I'm gonna try this anyway to see what it is. Maybe it's just the sockets. Maybe I don't have to do a full transfer. Anyway, now Ron also sent me a bunch of goodies, but I'll get to those in a minute. These are some. I only got two because I need this for a project that I'm working on. These are the infamous DB19 male connectors. Very hard to find, very difficult, and I'll prove that they're the DB19 because there we go. See? Expensive as hell. These things are like $14 a piece. So, but anyway, I got two because I need it for a project that I'm working on. Hence why I can't show you all of those other boards yet. These are BC547B transistors. I think this is something came from Ron. Yeah, ADB to actually USB Drakeware mini DIN 4 USB. That's pretty cool. And some other things Ron sent me here. I'm pretty sure you all know what this is. This is a SIM holder. Okay. So you can put your SIMs in. And this is the infamous back door for some of those laptops. I think it needs to get trimmed. If I'm not mistaken, Ron. Yeah. This is just the bedding that needs to get. So he sent me some of them. I think he sent me like 3 of them. Where are they all? Or no, he just sent me one. Yeah, one. It's 3 of some other stuff that I got from someone else. He also sent me a. Yeah, I don't think this is what it is in there. Oh, it's got some screws in there. Oh yeah, I got the actual holders somewhere. Yeah, this is a SCSI. Yeah, I see SD card reader. I can't read which one this one is. It's not the blue pill. It's the clones. This is from Androida.work. This is the PowerBook Blue SCSI version. Version F4 Lite TBA PB THT version 1 tech by Androida LC. So quite a bit different. A lot of different things on it. It looks like a different type of blue pill, if it's a blue pill. Got some jumper switches on there. A lot different animal there. I don't know about that one. Then the infamous Sad Mac, although y'all can't really see it from there, but um, yeah, you can't see it from there. Maybe if I shine a light from under it, you can see it. The camera is still not picking it up. Anyway, this is the actually Sad Mac face sticker that he sent me. Some more wick. Let me put that away. Okay. This is another SE30 board that I bought. This one, I think, no, this is not the one from England. Is it? Could be. Yeah, this is the one that came from England. The one that I bought from England. So I have that one. That one was bombed also, so it does need some work. Okay, let's see what else I have in this. These are 3 of them. These are, anyone tell what they are? Edge connector down here. Low byte memory board, upper byte. This is for the Lisa. This is one of the Lisa memory cards. This should be 512 or is it 128? I'm not sure. Can't remember. But yeah, this is one of the Lisa memory boards. Because I got my 2 Lisas, I needed, not knowing what condition they're in and that, but I have 3. I bought 3 Lisa memory boards. I got them at a very good price. Okay. Okay, here's where Ron sent me some more. He sent me some of. This is his Universal Plus SE Classic TTL video adapter board. That's the mount for the SCSI. Some of the boards, the battery adjustment boards that I gotta take off the switch. Some buttons, some stickers, Macintosh, the infamous Ron. Now I can put that together with the Joe. Ron's computer video, Ron's computer video pumpkin, and the parts to make some of these boards. So that's some goodies that came in one pouch that he sent me. He did send me 3 pouches, but one of them I used to send back to him his RAM and ROM that were in his board right here that I forgot to send to him the first time. But he now has his new SE30 board, which was one of my reloaded purple boards. So let's see what he does with that. And in here, oh yeah, he sent me a ROM and a cache for a 6200. And the nice purple bags. Okay, so that is this box. All of this is stuff that I brought with me on the plane, okay? All right, so I've done that box. Um, Bought a bunch of memory off of someone in Florida. It looks like all of these have priority, so I need to check on them and see. This is a bag of stuff that I got for different parts and supplies that I need from Mauser. I'll have to check and see what projects these are flagged for. I do flag them. Some of these are general parts, some are for this project, that project, or whatever. So a bunch of stuff in here. I think a lot of this is for the Lisa stuff. Seeing what's in here, I think this is for the Lisa Lisa Arduino stuff and that. Okay, and these are the 2 shrouds for those DB19 plugs. Yeah, I am gonna use them. This is something that's not for me. This is for Luke. Something that he had shipped to my house up there, so that I could bring down for him. This is okay. This is something from DigiKey. Yeah, I went and bought a AT Tiny programmer and an AVR programmer and that, so because I need them. And then these are some 20 position 2.4. These are some more floppy connectors. These are some resistors resistor packs I need for the Apple III memory card stuff. I'm out of camera view here. What's this? This is diode, 75 volt, 150 milliamp. What did I buy? 53 of them on 100. 100, yeah, 100. These are used for a lot of different things that I need them for. And then what's in this one? Linear 8 volt. This is the 78L08. These are voltage. Yeah, IC regulator, linear 8 volts. Yep, they use them. IC, MCU, 8-bit, 7K flash. Yeah, these are for me to do the ADB replacement chips. So yes, I do have quite a few things coming up. This is for Luke also. This is again one of these. Um, it's the same scope I have, the same little handheld portable scope. That's for Luke. Oh yeah, I bought these because I need them for power supply switches. I mean plugs and switches, mini switches. These are DB. These are mini DB4. This is for one of those special projects or something that I designed together with Jan, Jake, and Nils from Sweden. A device we're going to be coming out with soon, so please keep an eye out for that. They're going to be something very nice. We're going to try to do the cost low, so that everybody would buy it. Okay, so that takes care of these. This boy here has nothing to do with vintage. This is a MacBook Pro, or is it an Air? No, this MacBook Pro. This is a different version. This is a screen replacement that I need to do. This here is a whole slew. How many did I buy here? 30. These are the 74 LS32 chips. I need these for the Apple III floppy adapters. This is something that I needed. Pretty sure someone that knows what this is, they can tell already what it is. But this is rolls of botch wire, and I can poke it through the holes back here and then pull it out as I need. But this is special, very small, solid core botch wires. So this is something that will live up here on my desk somewhere. I may have to move where my flashlight is and stick it right here. Does it fit? Oh yeah, look at that snug fit. Nice. Okay. Someone sent me a bunch of floppies, so those are coming down by cargo, but I forgot to pack the cage. So, that's for my Classic 2. But it can fit others too, so I brought it down with me on the plane. And that same person gave me a bunch of different discs. I don't know what's all on here. iMac Software Restore Disc 3. Software Restore. This is which one? This is, if that's the one of 3. 2 of 3. iMac Software Restore. Software Install. Hardware Test. System Restore again. 3 of 3. iMac, Mac OS 9 install. Mac OS 9 install. Macintosh Server G4. Wow. Software install, software restore. iMac OS 10 install disk 1. Software restore iMac. This 2 of 3, and I guess these are the other 2. One of 3, software restore again. Yeah. And developer tools, Mac OS 10. So a couple CDs here. If anyone seen anything that they need an image of, I can help. This one, this is something I had to buy at the last minute because I went through and I looked at something. And I was like, oh my god, I gotta get this. I have one of these open. I don't know which one, but anyway, it doesn't matter. I can open if any. These are buck converters, little buck converters. So it'll take the voltage in, and I can adjust this all the way up to I think 35 volts out. So in out. But these I need for the Lisa power board, for the PSU rebuild board that will work with a ATX. But the ATX doesn't put out 33 volts, and the Lisa needs 33 volts. So the person that designed it where you can use a buck converter. And this is, again, too, this is for the Lisa. For the power supply, I needed a 40 millimeter fan for me to stick on there. So when I start working on that project, I have the stuff I need. Let me see if I can find those boards so I can show you what they are. Oh wow. These two are Lisa related. Okay. The Lisa has a cage in the back that is the cage that holds all the boards, and this is the back plane of it, or this is what they call the actually motherboard. To me, this is not a motherboard. It really doesn't do anything. A logic board to me is like a motherboard. Sorry, I come from PC days. PC days, the motherboard, the logic board was the motherboard. So these are the zero effort insertion um, ports, edge connectors. This one holds the I/O. This one holds the CPU and memory. But because the I/O sits right here and the batteries are right here on it, it drips right onto this board and onto that other board. You'll see it when I pull it out, and it gets into this edge connector. You can see how bad that looks already. So if anything on this board where the damage is going to be right in here. Okay, and we can see that on the other one that I have, which is this one. All right, if I zoom this in, you can see where my damage is. So see, look at this. So this is very bad. So I really haven't looked at it to see if there's traces damage, but these connectors are in bad shape. I do have these new, so they're not old like this. They look more like this, but I do have them. Okay, so then these are the two backplane boards, or what they call motherboards. Oh, next box. Oh my god, I stuffed this full. I did have to buy a Arduino. This is for the Arduino file for the Lisa, so I'm going to use some of this stuff. I'm not gonna display right now. Oh yeah, well this one I will. This is two PLC. No, not PLC. PowerPC CPU 601s that I need for the 6100 boards that I have. I need to replace one of the CPUs. Okay, this is what I want. This is what I want to show you all. So now you just saw me show you that motherboard, and this is the replacement motherboard. Okay, these have been reverse engineered, and they're available on GitHub. You can find them. Alex the Cat, I think, came out with this one, and it's even the font, the naming, and everything. It looks identical to Apple's. Although that this is only a 2-layer board, Apple's is a 4-layer, but you could do it with just 2. So I have these boards that I can rebuild. I mean, everything is in. I mean, this looks like 100% Apple, but it's not. Okay, so I have the motherboard. I have the. Okay, you see, there's Alex Anderson McLeod. She's the one that designed all of these things. This is the Lisa Gal SCSI card. So remember I told you I bought a bunch of SCSI chips and things. So this is for me to make the SCSI card. She has the parallel card. You see, 2-port parallel. I can go in there. And you remember the Arduino file. This is the CPU. This is the power supply board. So the fan's gonna sit here, and the little buck converter is gonna sit here. Although I think mine is actually smaller. I may have to see how I'm gonna fit that in there. Where did I put it? Where did I put it? Come here. Come here. I didn't measure things, and I should have. Oh, it will fit. I can put it. Look at that. Perfect. Look at that. Adam, look. You're gonna need a buck converter. Okay, so that's gonna sit right there. Gonna get soldered. Right there, you see, 12 volts gonna come in into the buck converter. I will have to adjust it to get my 34 out. And the 34, the 33, all that is needed for it goes to this. It goes to this connector here, number 4, and that goes to the video system. So video system needs it. So yes, I'm gonna, and then you take a low profile ATX power supply, and that's gonna sit. You take the board out of the cage, and then that's gonna sit right here. You have to cut the wires off and this and that, and then you jump them. You jump the in coming in. Okay, you'll have the AC in 110 or 220 volts. You have to, depending where you put the wires. And then you just run them to different parts down here, solder them in directly. Sorry, you couldn't see that. You solder them in, like all this is the ground. This is 5 volts. 5 volts standby, negative 5 volts. Ground, this is positive 5 volts. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 connections for positive 5 volts. And you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for actually 12 volts. And the 33 is in the board that goes on. So really there's not too much to put in. So once you build this, you stick this into the Lisa power supply case and you're done. That's it. This is your power supply. It slides in and it will work. Okay, so now this is the Lisa CPU board. So if I need to rebuild the CPU, but my CPUs don't look so bad, so I may not have to rebuild it. So this is the Lisa CPU board. A lot of the stuff I was able to buy new, but quite a bit is not. And then this is the Lisa IO board. This is the one that goes bad. Okay, this is the one that usually fails because down here where the battery pack sits, and it damages these 1489 chips right here. Does major damage all along here. Okay, but up here is the floppy ROM that sits up here. Um, that can be programmed. The CPU sits here. You got the ROMs that will sit down here. So these are my Lisa boards together with the Arduino file. So um, basically, when this is assembled, these two, oh no, they go in like this, yeah. They'll sit in the slots there. This is the power supply. And on this, you end up having the CPU. The CPU faces away from you, so it sits here in the cage, and the other one sits here. You see? And then you got the two memory that will plug into there. Okay, so um, I have two Lisas to build. I bought 5 of each of these boards. One set of each board I already sent to Adam McGee. He has a Lisa that has some issues, so he's gonna try to fix his. Adam, sorry if I am letting the cat out of the bag early. Then I need 2 for me to rebuild, so that's 3. I actually have a spare set of boards that the seller sent me, but those look pretty good, so I'm not sure yet what I gotta do with them. And then I may have 2 sets that I can sell. So if someone really needs some Lisa boards, make contact, please. Okay, let me put those down, and let's get to some other stuff. Yes, I had to buy a bunch of caps from Console 5 that I need cap kits. I'm coming with some more things. I'm coming with them. Just give me a second here to dig them all out. Okay. This something I bought again too from Hobby Lobby. I'm open with these. These are like very small little fine point brushes. I want to see if I can use them to put on solder mask. So I bought 2 packs of these. There's 10 in here, so I got 20. This is a SCSI cable, believe it or not. 50 pin straight through. So I got 2 of these. Some more solder suckers I got from Hobby Lobby. Great store, but you really gotta dig and find what you need, okay? But I think I bought 3 of these. I think I got one more somewhere. Not sure where this memory came from. I'm getting into um, 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 Raspberry Pi stuff and Pico W and Pico and all this. So I bought this is a PTC 2-axis fan tilt hat camera. Very good. I mean, some of the stuff you can do with this is amazing. So some of the projects I'm doing for me to learn them is I needed this. So um, that's that. This is 4 sticks of 16, 4 of 72 pin, 16 megabyte Sims but this is more for me to take apart because it's got the correct chips on it that I need to make 4 MB sims. So I have that. Okay, these are. Oh, let me get rid of this. Let me put this down. Okay, this is a classic board. Jake sent me this. It's not working, but this one really doesn't look that bad. So I'm gonna see what's wrong with it. May just need recapping. Doesn't really look too bad. The caps look bad, so but I'll see what I can do with it. He sent me another one here. This one is battery bombed. Um, I have a classic board somewhere else too. Eh, yeah, I do. Okay, so this one was battery bombed, and I lost one chip, the sound chip, I think. Yeah, the sound chip legs are all broken. The RTC chip is good. The VIA is good. The CPU is good. I have them here. So this will probably be a candidate for a reload. My reloaded boards are here on island. They are in customs. They just arrived today. Maybe I will get them tomorrow or Saturday. Tomorrow, I don't know what shape I'm going to be in, guys. I have a dental appointment at 10 o'clock to put in the post for a implant I need to get put in. I had a tooth that was crowned, and crowns don't last forever, so it died eventually. Okay, so this here is a Jake sent me, I think, 3 SI boards or 2. Yeah, this one is a SI. I might be able to save this one from. Got some damage up here to the CPU location on some of the pads, but maybe I can fix that. The 2 ROMs are not even on it. I didn't even notice that. Don't caps or anything, but we'll see what we can do with it, right? So that's one SI. I might be able to save that one. Um, my Lisa boards are also wrapped in here, so yeah, this is the other. Okay, this is the SI. This is the other SI he sent me. This one looks very favorable. I really don't. I think this one too I can save because I really don't see. I looked at it on my microscope up there, up in Florida, and it wasn't too bad. It's been recapped, but the caps are not too well put on in that, so I might be able to save this one. I'm not doing the Lisa stuff yet. We'll get to that in a minute. There, and then let's get to this. Chip belongs to the Lisa. Okay. This one here, I don't think I can save. This is a SI also, and it's got major damage to the pads here and the CPU. Um, Major trace damage. So I told them already I may not be able to save this one because this one is in bad shape. Okay, yeah. This is the other classic board that I bought that's got the damage on it. So this is another classic. This is this one here is a LC 475, I think it is, that he sent me. This too has some major pad damage here on this chip that needs to get put back on. Um, and the sound chip back here that needs to get put on. They're in here somewhere. Yeah. Okay. So, and I'm missing CPU. So I don't know what he did with that CPU, but I need that CPU. Okay. So now let's go and look at these Lisa boards. So quite a few boards there to work on. All right. This is one of the Lisa boards. This is one of the IO boards. And down here is terrible. And as you can see down here also. So there's major trace damage here. Here, things are just rusted and falling off. So I'm gonna start working on this pretty quick because I need to see which ones of these I need to save. Transistors, resistors, diodes, caps, all that. I have new resistor packs here. I have new. I mean, that's just completely eaten away. What worries me are these two 1489 chips. Um, some of the damage goes all the way to here and up here too. So I do want to start working on these as soon as possible. So this one is not as bad compared to this one. Oh shoot, what did I do with that chip? It probably fell. That's a 1489 chip also. Ah, now here it is. Okay. Alright, so this is the other I.O. board. See, the switch is already gone. I was able to get that chip out, but a lot of these are just, they're just trash. I mean, where's my controller? I mean, you can see that. I mean, this is not paint. This is just corrosion. This is the acid eating that copper, and it became blue. Okay, so this is baked on their corrosion. I mean, and down here, these are in real bad shape. But the nice thing is that with the new boards, I don't have to do any of these botch wires. See, there's a lot of botch wire running here. This other one really doesn't have them, so there are differences in these boards. This is revision K, this is revision R or H. So quite a bit of differences in the botch wires. Although, well, I guess this one has them too, but they're coming from the same chip, but I guess they're running down this way instead of this way. But yeah, in these new reverse engineered boards, I don't have to worry about any of that. It's already been taken care of. Here we are. You can see some of the damage. I mean, traces here are just gone. They don't exist, and these resistors are just. I mean, they're just popping off. I mean, that just rusted. Okay. And then this is. I only brought one with me. The other one's coming by boat. This is the CPU card. There we are. This is the CPU. Boy, I'm getting sleepy. I was up at 4 o'clock this morning. Anyway, um, all right, I'm just checking some things here. Anyway, yeah, so this here too, there's just a few chips on here I have to save and move, and luckily most of them are socketed. Most of the other ones I can replace if I need to, but I don't think this board is damaged. I may just have some damage on the connector. but beyond that, I think it's fine. May just need an ultrasonic cleaning. These are just normal ROM chips that they're actually EPROMs, so they can be programmed, and they have been dumped already. So anyway, so uh, there we go with a lot of this stuff. All right, I'm just putting the stuff back in the boxes. Then the other box I have is full of different things I had to get from Mauser or DigiKey for these different projects. Let's see, I mean, there are umpteen things that I bought. Slew of special ROM chips, EPROM chips for me to program. I got some more sockets here. So yeah, you see all sorts of different orders I have to do. This is 2716 chips. I bought W65C22S. Many of those did I get? Two. And I bought a whole grab bag of EPROMs 27C512s. I think I got two sets of 10, so I got 20. I will have to erase them and check them in that because they may not be in the best condition. They are recycled chips that you can buy at a much lower price. Anyway, if you want to see, they're in here. So now I need to go figure out which ones of these are for what projects. Some are just stock supplies, but majority of these are for projects that I need to work on. Oh, okay. So that's basically what I came with on the plane. So you can see I came with quite a bit of things on the plane. Sorry, I'm busy reading something else here, some emails. I'm waiting on an email to come back from Jamco for a mistake they did. But I haven't received it yet. So anyway, um, so there's my goodies. I'm so happy with this buck converter that it fits on the board. So I'm so happy that fits. I have a slew of things to work on. I need to clean up this room a bit. It's a mess. Um, Especially down here. I swept and I didn't pick it up. So yeah, if you want to have an idea of how much all this was, it's like I brought down about $3,000 worth of stuff on with me on the plane, and yes, I had to pay duty. Duty was about $500, so there you go. Um, Not cheap. This hobby is not cheap, but great thing is I recently got some two good donations from my coffee page, So you can go see my coffee page, ko-fi.com/kmacvintage. There is a donation button on there. Buy me a coffee, be great. I do have some items for sale on there. I will be adding some new things because there is something special that we designed that we're gonna have out there that hopefully will help quite a few of y'all um, with the older Macs. Anyway, so I'm gonna end this video. It's already an hour almost, 55 minutes. I'm tired. I've been up from 4 o'clock. I got my dental appointment tomorrow. I'm gonna be in pain. I'm gonna be a miserable kid tomorrow. So I'm gonna call it a quits, and I'm gonna wrap up this video. If you find some of this stuff interesting and you liked it, thumbs up for me, please. Comments would always be appreciated. Donations on the coffee page would be great. There is a link about it on the banner, and I'll put a link of it in the comments also. Well, in the actually about description. So, anyway, folks, thank you, and I will see you all later. Bye bye.